this week's adventure, we are staying in Folly Farm. We are camping here for 1 or 2 nights in our tent, but we will show you the caravan area and also the fancy lodges, including the showman's ones, which look really fancy. So yeah, join us, join the family, and we'll give you a nice tour, including the shop, the games room, and all the lovely things they've got on offer here. This is our accommodation for the few days. It's our tent. It's a van go. The good thing about these sites here is they do have electricity hookup for tents and for caravans, obviously. And they've also got fresh drinking water, which is really handy. So you can bring your water bottles and fill those up in the morning before you go into Folly Farm, which is our best tip. Now, the tent we've got is a Vango Casa Luxe. We got it from Go Outdoors. There's a few little things we've added to it, like a windbreak and stuff, to make it a little bit more homely. But we've got a camping kitchen, which we bought from Trago Mills. Table, which we bought from Tesco, I think it was about £20, and we've also bought one of these coolers, which are really handy. So it's like a little mini fridge, really. But the tent, absolutely great. We love the tent. It's got blackout sections for you to sleep in, and we've got camping beds in there. We've got another bedroom there at the front, and what we like about it is the windows are absolutely huge. They zip all the way down, so you get loads and loads of lights coming in. The ceiling is really light as well, with hanging places for lights dotted around the place, and some really cool little pockets where you can put your board games and bits like that. You do have some straps which you need to put up if it's windy. We put those up yesterday because it was quite windy. But yeah, so the actual site itself for camping, we can't rate it high enough. It's absolutely brilliant. Clearly one of the best in Tenby or in the area around Tenby, because you've got the shop, you've got which we'll show you later. We've also got the games room, which we'll show you later as well, which we didn't realise. This video is a bit disjointed because we found out those things last night, and I thought I'd film this bit today while it's a bit brighter and a bit more sunny. But yeah, this is the site for the pitches. They've got picnic tables as well dotted around the place, which are really cool, and you can pick those up and move them about if you need to. So if you come here early, you might want to nab one of those. The pitch sizes are absolutely huge. Now, we do have a massive tent because I'm tall, my kids are tall, so we do need quite a sizable tent, which is really handy for us because I can stand up in that. But we will show you the rest of the site later on, and things like that. So bear with us while I show you that. So over here, this is where you park up, and then what you do have is these 2 large rocks here. So you're not allowed to park your car next to your tent here. So you might want to bear that in mind. But if you're a bit worried in case how am I going to lug the tent over to the grounds, which you can park by here, and you can grab one of these cool little wheelbarrows. So you can get your wheelbarrow, get your stuff from the back of the car, and go over and pitch your tent. Since we last came, they do have some safari tents, which you can stay in over there, which look really cool. And lodges, and luxury lodges, and some travellers' caravans. And yeah, I think they were here last time. But we're going for a walk. The whole campground is really well maintained, really nice and clean. The toilets are well maintained. We are now walking through the meadow, which is they've got a few of these around the park. They are wildflower meadows for the bees. and the bugs to pollinate. Some nice flowers here. Looks really cool. If you come in the summer months, these look incredible. So let's have a look. We can have a look at these tents over here. Let's see what these are all about.
Last time this was just one big field of this, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one big field last time we came, and this time we've really expanded on it. And I think that's the good thing about Folly Farm, is they are continuously kind of expanding what they do. Not necessarily the park. The park, I think, is pretty much the same as it was last time. There's a few little bits, but again, it's really well maintained and tidy and clean. But it's out here in the actual facilities to stay at. I think they've done a lot of work over the past year or two. I mean, look at those. How cool do they look? They look incredible. But they're great to stay in. And then, like I said, you've got the lodges down there, and then the travellers' caravans as well, which I always love the look of those. They always look great. This little path goes between the tents as well, and you can see the Ferris wheel as well. I think it's called the Pembrokeshire Eye. It's a good little view. You can see that from most places in the park, to be honest. And you've got views of the Welsh countryside. But yeah, the lodges. I think these are all new as well, I think. I think they're competing with Bluestone in terms of the lodges. Of course, they haven't got the same amount, but they're trying to compete with Bluestone, which is literally around the corner, which is like Centre Parks, but better. It really is. It's you get golf carts to ride around on. We do like Centre Parks, but Bluestone does look better. You know, all the roads are tarmacked, which is quite rare in like holiday parks. They usually have like gravel roads, especially in ones like where they're attached to an attraction. We're gonna have a look at these showman's wagons. Sorry, that's not what they're called. They're not called travellers' caravans. They're called showman's wagons. I knew it was something like that. Oh wow, look at those. They look beautiful. Amazing craftsmanship. They're making those. I've always loved the traveller style things and the showman style things. They're always so cool. How cool do they look though? They're all different colours, so you get an orange one called Speedway. No, what lodge on the end?
And an enclosed area, so it was a pet friendly one.
Oh, pet friendly.
So if you had a dog,
Yeah.
you could stay in the end one, and there was a a wooden kennel outside.
That's
that was
really
all
cool.
enclosed, so you could leave your dog.
Or your pet lion if you bring a pet lion.
Yeah, what I said, pet friendly, not.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So if there's nothing in the small print, so you've got Speedway, Twist, Carousel, and I think it's called Wurlitzer. It says on that side. I didn't cheat, I promise. Ah, Walter. Oh, I'm not wearing my glasses.
You had the opportunity to cheat in the field.
I did. How great do they look? And then they're the lodges. And these are the lodges which we hear last time. I think these were the first ones they did. But those showman's wagons, they look so cool. Which one would you like to stay in?
Then have hot tubs in, I think.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's fancy. Which one would you stay in out of these ones?
Those.
Yeah. The blue one? What about you, Edward?
Red.
Red one. I'd stay in the green one.
I say no one's in the hot tub opposite.
Mum,
So you got some little picnic benches up there as well, which are cool. So if we head this way,
our campsite is up there.
it is up there. We'll give you a tour of our
Walk around.
campsite in a second. So when you come into the actual park, you turn, well, you keep going past the car park, and as you go past the car park, you'll see the signs for where the camping is, and the toilet blocks are up there, which we'll show you in a second as well. They do have water and electricity hookup, so if that's your thing, if you need that, that's always good. And there's fresh drinking water around the place as well, which is really nice. And of course you can come here with your caravan, camper van or your tent, and we've chosen the tent option. So we're going to continue walking around, having a bit of a tour. I'll show you when we get to something interesting. So these are the toilet blocks and shower blocks. Some rules and safety instructions for you. They've also got some, I think they've got a laundry room. So we'll see if we can show you the laundry room. It's the laundry room. So they've got a washer and a dryer by the looks of it, which is really cool. And there's the prices up there. So if you want to wash things while you're here, you can. And then we've got, they also have one of those really cool giant deck chairs as your photo op. So let's go and show you the bathrooms, if we're allowed. Just make sure there's nobody in here first. Okay, we're safe. So everything's nice and clean. You got the hand dryers are really slow, so you've got some good sized toilets. And as for the showers, they're good size too. There's a little space for you to sit down in, which is always great, because there's nothing worse than having a shower and then having to stand up and try and dry yourself. It's nice to have a little seat where you can sit down on and things like that. They've got an electric hookup for your shaver and a hairdryer.
We recommend using this for your hand dryer.
Yeah, because the hand dryers are really, really slow. You've got some mirrors for you to shave and brush your teeth with. So yeah, all in all, it's really good. The facilities are really good here. Nice and clean, nice and tidy. And what you could ever ask for, really. There's some cool tropical plants, or tropical looking anyway, around the site. And you have your wastewater
Over there.
disposal here.
That blue thing.
No, that's a water thing, that is. That's for your fresh water, so you can hook up your fresh water there and you get rid of some of your motorhome service point, that's what they called it. Now there are some really cool little facilities here as well. So we're staying in the camping section for tents. We're showing you around the rest of it. And up by the camping section, they do have a playground. And what do you think of the playground, kids?
Great.
And a field to play in as well,
There's
football
also,
field.
a little car thingy, small children.
Yeah.
It's not only for bigger children, but I try and fit in there anyway. It's no leg room. Also, that's not the only fun
you?
attraction in the campsite area.
What else is
There
here?
is also a games room somewhere.
Oh, is
Where
there?
is it, do you say?
Oh, should we go and have a look, see if we can find it?
There's also a games room here.
Oh, so we didn't know that. So we're going to go and see if we can find it. So let's see if we can go find the games room.
It's behind
and see
the
what's in it.
toilet.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, let's have a look. So I didn't know that. So let's have a look at that.
I thought I heard him telling you.
He did say, yeah. So when we got here, the guy came round, didn't he? And he gave us a leaflet showing you
There's
all
a
the...
TV room here.
Well, he did say that, and he said all the facilities and where they were and things like that. So when you come here, you come up and pitch your tent, and then you check in. Of course, you've got to pre-reserve a spot. But when we came here, he walked up to us and he told us about how to use all the facilities, where everything
And
was.
he told us there's a food truck coming.
Yeah, and so on some days in the summer, there's a food truck which comes just to where we were just there. Today it was fish and chips. Tomorrow it's a burger van, and then the day after that it's a pizza van. So it sounds really cool. We didn't stay for the fish and chips today. We went out for food this evening, but we're now going to try and find this games room, which it looks like, is it over here?
Yeah.
I can see some flashing lights and pool. So this is, I think, just behind the toilets then, is it?
Yeah, toilet's down there.
Ah, yeah, toilets down there.
We can't get to it. I don't think there is a car.
It looks like they do have... Yeah, there's a little shop. There's a little shop. Well, let's have a look at the little shop, actually.
That's also where you check in as well.
Is it? Oh, yeah. And they've also got some, I think it's some storage for caravans as well, if you want to pay for your storage here. So let's have a look here first. We'll have a look at the games room. I don't think we'll be able to show much of it. But we'll have a look at the games room, and then we'll see if we can have a look at the little shop. So let's see if this games room's like. The games room is pretty good. We can't show you because there's people using it, but there's a ping pong table, table tennis table, a pool table, and they've got a nice sharp stereo, which is lovely, with views overlooking the park, and they've also got some arcade machines, which, oh, are they free?
Free to use.
Yeah.
Which are free to use. How incredible is that?
Free to use because there's like a token machine up there behind me. You know. And also playing music as well.
They've got a great Pac-Man machine. Love Pac-Man. They also have some books dotted around the place. Just a button. Some books dotted around the place. You can read those if that's your thing as well. And then they have out here what looks like, I think it's one of the caretakers' houses or owners' houses, and some little truck things over there. There they are. Look really cool. But they got views of the park, and indeed this was just the side of the, or just behind the toilet block. Now, the toilet block, I didn't show you earlier on, there are some sinks to do your washing up as well, and there's also a waste disposal point down by there as well. But yeah, the actual games room is probably one of the best places to go. I think that's amazing. That was definitely not here last time, but I'm so glad it is here. That looks so cool. I definitely wanted to have a look in the little shop because everyone loves a little shop. Royal Britannia and all that kind of stuff, right? So there's a little shop over by here. I'm assuming it is not open. I really don't know. We'll try. I'm assuming it's not open because it's almost 8 o'clock. We'll have a look, see if it's got some times of where it is open. There you go, shop open 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then it's open 4:30 to 6 p.m. and if closed you can call that number to see what they got here. So there's a little thing for your check-in, and there's coffee machine, there's a slushy machine by the looks of things. Yes, a slushy machine, and they sell pop and chocolates and pasta and things like that. So that's a cool little shop. It's a good thing to have on site as well, and I think it's quite a good idea for Folly Farm to have that, because Well, there's a few shops dotted around the place. There is a Morrison's local, and there's also a co-op within a short distance of here. Both of them you do need to drive to, and they are both of them probably around about 10-15 minute drive at most, you know, if there's traffic. But to have things like this, I think that's a really good idea. So let's have a look. They've got wine, because of course that's important. Looks like they've got some mead or some local ales. They've got some spirits. They've got a fridge filled with nice butter and eggs and things like that. We got our eggs and stuff like that ready for breakfast tomorrow in the Morrison's local. But we also went to the co-op because the Morrison's local was a bit expensive, so we went to the co-op, which is a little bit more reasonable. But they've got buns, they've got hot dogs, everything you need, even got Nutella. So, you know, all the best things in life. Beer, cider, Nutella, and stuff like that. We've come back to the games room because everybody left, so we thought we'd come back and have it to ourselves. So are you playing, Marth? You playing table tennis, you? What are you doing? Playing Pac-Man. So yeah, the games room is really cool. So the games are free, which is incredible. And you can sit down, you can watch Blankety Blank, if that's your thing. You can play Pac-Man, you can play Frogger. There's loads of different games on there. Loads of really cool books. And a stereo system, which is really nice. So I'm going to head up this way. How cool is this to have on site? And it's free, absolutely free. So table tennis, free, pool for free. Don't worry, you get better at it. They've got machines as well where you can win some animals. Oh, that was a brilliant rebound off the wall, Marv. That was a rebound off the ceiling. Be careful. Oh, God. Right. You can't rebound off the walls, off my head or off the ceiling, okay? That's the rules. So, me and Mrs. P are now going to play some pool. And that's probably us for the video done.
Thanks for watching Current and Live.
And for our next video, we're going to...
Yes, guys, find out.
Bye, everybody.